I made a mistake. What is up, my gorgeous guys and ghouls and all you spooky queens in between? I have just gone to sit and edit this video. So I've done the look, I've finished it and everything, and I realised I didn't film an intro. So this is the intro. This is what I look like without all my makeup on. I know, right? Too good looking. Anyways, this is a collaboration with my best one, Olivia. I shall leave her channel linked down below along with her video of her creation. Basically, as it says in the title, my friend created my eye look for me. Basically, we sent a blank eye look over, like just a blank eye photo over to one another to design an eye look on, and then we had to recreate it. I show you later on in the video what the look is, but yeah, it's using the Circus Tent palette from Lorac. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I've already put swatches up on a product photo of said palette. It's good, but does it perform well on the eyes? Keep watching and you'll find out. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and done my eyebrows and carved them out, etc. I've got a lot of spots going on today, so just ignore that. And if my hands look obnoxiously red and pink and horrible, I broke a red eyeshadow and tried repressing it earlier, and it got everywhere. So just ignore them, okay? So as you could see from the intro and everything, I'm working with the Circus Tent palette today. This is what it looks like on the inside. She's very pretty. I have already swatched it. These are the swatches. They are over on my Instagram if you want to go see a closer up look. And as I stated in the introduction, this is a collaboration with my friend Olivia. I will leave her channel and her video linked down below. This one's a little bit different this time. We basically sent a blank eye photo of our own over to one another, and the other one picked shades from the palette, drew on in paint or whatever, like just really horrible, bog standard, scribbly drawings of what we wanted the look to look like. This is the look that Olivia has tasked me with. If I'm going to be able to achieve it, I don't know. Again, as always, I'm just going to be focusing on the one eye just because it's intense. Like, you saw how intense it was. It's going to take me a hot minute to do both eyes. So I'm just going to do the one, and then I'll go off camera, film the other eye, do my base makeup, and then come back. Oh, right. So before we get into anything, I'm just kind of taking my cellophane doohickey out. The shades she has tasked me with, if you weren't too clear on the picture, is along the top near my brow bone, I've got to use Juggle. Where's that? This one. Then Funhouse, so this one. Then she said the yellow line underneath those two can be a pastel liner, so I'm going to do that. Or I might even try to use Bananas. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get there. Then the main bulk red is Creepy Clown, which is this one. And then she stated that the blue liner along the lash line could be a blue liquid liner again, so I might use the Barry M High Vis liner for that. And then on the lower lash line we've got Chaos and Crazy. Where are you? Hello? Oh, up there. God, right above it. So, oh God, sorry. And then she's gave me the Insane Glitter shade Burlesque for the inner corner. So I'm just going in with my trusty ABH primer as always. As you saw in the last video, I did really like how the the Beauty Bay primer worked, but I just feel like to give this its best shot, I know that this is insane, so I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to pack this all over the eyelid and I'll be right back. Okay, so eye is primed and ready to go. I've just got my tablet down here, so if you see me keep looking down, it's because I've got the picture of my eyeball. So she said the top of my eyelid needs to be Juggle. So that is this shade right here. It's coming across more teal on camera, but it is like a muted green. And she's got it in like the swooshy kind of thing that I normally do anyway. So we should be all right. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just picking up the product. It's very nice. And I suppose I've just got to do it, haven't I? So here we go. Where's it start? So it starts like here. We'll go there. Yeah, and kind of buff our way around. I don't know why this is like, am I doing this wrong? Should I be going in with Funhouse first and then this to blend it out? I don't know. We'll just stick with this. I don't know why, like, the picture is making me think that I need to follow it in steps. Who knows? This could be my new way to do makeup and it might be groundbreaking. I like that shade. I think that pastels video I did for the last upload has made me sway towards more muted tones. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love a bright eyeshadow look, but I'm appreciative of these muted pastel-y tones. Okay, I think I'm good with that. And then underneath that, I need to go in with Funhouse, which is this shade, this nice green shade. So I'm going to take like a packer brush. I don't know what this is. Is this a smudger? I don't know. I don't use brushes for what they are. So this is the green, and I'm essentially just going to go like that underneath it, I think. Oh my god, that green is beautiful. So I have noticed that I should have gone the other way and blended the shade Juggle out with this afterwards. So I'm just going to go over it afterwards to kind of blend the two colours together. In terms of pigment with this palette, as you saw on the swatches, like, it's a good palette. Is it comparable to the palette that this is obviously a dupe for, the Stacey Marie Carnival palette? I don't know. I do want to do a side... I'm sorry, I'm kind of hunched over my desk here. I do want to take a side-by-side one eye Stacey Marie, one eye this palette to just see how it compares. But from the get-go, I'm finding that I'm having to pack the colour on a lot more, which I don't mind. Like, I know some people want it to be like wham bam and done. I don't mind sitting and working on it. I ain't got anywhere to go. It's fine. I don't care. So I'm just going to go in with the fluffy brush again and take that shade Juggle and just kind of blend the two together. Has anyone else been watching WandaVision on Disney Plus? I really, really love Wanda, and I love Vision as well. So when I heard that they were bringing out this series, I was like, yes! Like, I hope they have the kid. Like, I am buzzing. And I'm on episode 3. Sorry, I'm not going to spoil it or anything. But something happened in episode 3. I've paused it, obviously, so I can film. Something happens in episode 3 that makes me excited for, like, the comic book side of them. But the way that the episode has unfolded, it's not. You'll see. If you haven't seen it, you'll see. If you've not been watching WandaVision, what have you been watching? Anything good that I should start watching? I kind of get myself... I'm one of these people that I will rewatch the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and I don't like starting new things. So, I need some suggestions because I'm getting bored. I'm not getting bored, but it's very samey. All the things I'm watching are very samey. But I need something new to watch. I've watched things like Sons of Anarchy and what's it called? Breaking Bad. I haven't watched Better Call Saul. I didn't like him as a character, so I've had no interest in watching that. I have every streaming service available in the UK. So I've got Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, Now TV. Is that it? I just don't know what to watch. My latest thing that I've started watching, as a background thing, like not intensely watching, is The Real Housewives of Cheshire. And honestly, it's so hilarious. If you know me, you'll know that I love The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've watched it from the very, very beginning, and I still love it to this day, even though my girl Nini's left. But anyways, like, I've watched that from the beginning, and like, I've tried loads to like branch out and try the different like Real Housewives of America kind of things, and I just can't get on with them. But I found The Real Housewives of Cheshire, which is obviously Cheshire in the UK, and it is hilarious. Like, honestly, it's so funny because like, I'm common as muck. I'm so common beyond like I am, and seeing these people that are like super upper class and then in the next breath they're like, let's get battered. Like, it's so funny, it's so good. And yeah, it's just like my trash TV. I like it. Whoa, this is going to be intense when I've got both eyes done. She said that I am allowed to go in with the yellow, you see, the yellow liner. What I'm going to do first anyways, I'm going to cut the creasy bit and just make sure that it's nice and sharp. I'm just taking my Good Molecules cleansing balm thing. This thing is going on and on and on forever. It's being a right trooper. If you're using a cleansing balm, you want to make sure that you take off any excess product, because otherwise your base and everything won't stick to it. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my ABH primer and just... Am I just going to do that? How am I doing this? I think I'm going to go in with the yellow eyeshadow, okay? So I'm going to go in with the shade Bananas. That's a nice picture of the side of my head, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go in with the shade Bananas on a smaller brush and just pop it there. I want to use this palette as much as I can so I can get a good gist of it, see if it was worth the money kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. She said I could use cream, liner, aqua, water, them things, but I don't want to. I want to use the palette. So I'm going in with the shade Banana. How do you say banana? I say banana, banana, banana. How do I say? Can I have a banana? I say banana. Yeah, oh, I've not even put my base down. God. Right, okay. So I've just carved out the creasy bit, and I'm going to go in with the shade Banana on this little brush and just kind of hope for the best. So I mean, it doesn't matter if it kind of blebs out a bit, because I can just go in and cut it again. But if I don't have to cut it, then I won't. Work smarter, not harder. Oh, I don't know if I want to use the liner or not. I feel like this isn't popping as much as I want it to. Let me just look at the picture again. Yeah, on the picture, it's like an in-your-face yellow. See? I might carry on with this, see how we get on. And then if I don't like it, I'll go in with a water-activated liner. Oh, I don't know. Now that I'm kind of working it a bit more, it's getting somewhere. It's looking good. I feel like with the red underneath it that's due to go underneath, it's going to make it pop even more. See? Should just work at it. Be persistent. See? It worked. It worked. Why do I feel like I've done this look before? I just got really bad deja vu. So I'm just going in and just making sure that this is super opaque. This, I'm not gonna lie, this eyeshadow, the yellow one's hard to work with. The dark green that I used and the pastel green that I used up here worked beautifully. They blended out nicely and everything. This yellow, it's taking some work for it to be seen, but it's yellow. So I'm kind of like, I'll give it a chance, I'll give it a break kind of thing. I can see it, it's there, so, but I've had to like kind of really dig at it. You can't really see, but this is a lot worse than any of the other pans. And I've swatched this palette as well, so there's a little dint to have created this. Do you know what I really want to find? Do you know when I go and like go really quiet and I sit doing something? I really want to find a really cheesy elevator music. Do you know that kind of music? Just so I can play that whilst I'm sat not talking, because I'm terrible at this YouTube thing and I don't know how to fill silences. I always forget that I'm filming and then I'm like, oh, I need to talk, I need to say something. So elevator music. If anybody has any ideas for some like royalty free, super cheesy elevator music, that would be grand. Okay, so I think we are good. I'm just making sure I've got rid of all of the excess product. And we're going to go in with the primer again. Set the rest of my eyelid, okay? Just another reminder, like a midway thing going in. This is a collaboration with my girl Olivia. And she picked this colour story, this look, where the eyeshadows were going, etc. I've done the exact same for her, and her video is up on her channel, I want to say now. We've planned for Sunday at 6 PM for these to go up, so hers should be up now. If not, just go over anyway and show her some love, because she's an amazing girl. Oh, see, I don't know. I think I've lost the yellow a bit. We shall keep going. We'll see how it looks when the red eyeshadow's on. But if not, we might have to go in with the liquid liner. Eye is done and dusted. Well, not, but you know. So, we're going in with the shade Creepy Clown, which is bright red. It's this one. This one right here. This kind of brush. But I'm going to use this to just pack it on. And I'm hoping that, like, I can get right up in there to get the red on. So I'm just loading my brush up. This palette does have a lot of kickback, but again, that's not something that's an issue to me. So I've got the red on. Yeah, it's not an issue to me. If the product performs well, I don't care. And I always do my eyes. Ooh. Oh. I always do my eyes first anyway, so any product fallout and stuff isn't an issue to me. It doesn't bother me. Oh my god, that red. And that's like a true red. It's not blending out to pink. I mean, not that it needs to be blended out, but it's not going on pink. Every time I look in my mirror, it's slightly more muted because my mirror's like here, so it's kind of like slightly in front of my ring light. But when I look on there, and obviously it's just the light on me, it's like, you beauty. Yeah, I don't know if I like it with the yellow eyeshadow. I might have to go in with the liner because I just feel like it's getting lost. Will it be this wide still? Will it continue to be this wide? Probably not. I might clean it up in a bit and not have it go to my hairline. Like, I don't know. But I quite like it at the moment, so we're keeping it as it is. Okay, so that's that done. I think I am going to go in with a water activated liner for the yellow bit. So I'm going to use, do I go neon or do I go pastel? I'm just thinking what else I've got. I've got the neon blue to go on my waterline. So I'm thinking to go with, yeah, I'm going with neon yellow. Fluff it. So this neon yellow is from Artitude Cosmetics and it's in the shade Joy. It's very in your face yellow. So I'm just going to load up with my fixing spray and get a paintbrush. Working it up into a paint paste type consistency. And then we're going to go in. Oh, snap. Yep, that's beautiful. Yep, good choice. Is there anything better than cake liners? Like, I really don't think there is. And like I've said before, when cake liners weren't a big thing and they hadn't like blown up and took over the internet and everything, I used water activated paints all the time for liner, so they're nothing new to me. Okay, so I finished the yellow liner. I don't know if it's the green eyeshadow slightly mixing into it, but in some parts it does look more green. Right, that'll do. I'm going to leave it at that. Now I've got to go in with the blue liner, and I can't remember how she's done it. I don't know if she's got it so it's following the swoosh, the swooshy swoosh. No, she hasn't. See, this doesn't go all the way up the side of my head, so I feel like I can like get rid of like this much. I might do that now actually. So I'm just gonna hope for the best. Oh, kind of like that shape more now as well. See? I like it. So now we're on to the High Vis Water Activated colour from Barry M. I don't know if this is going to go over the red, but we're going to try it anyway. So I'm just taking my fixing spray again. Wetting it through. Here's my paintbrush. Oh no! Close your palettes. I don't know if you can see, I've got blue blobs everywhere. Closing it so nothing gets in it. Word of warning, close your palettes when you are using water activated liners. So then the picture is just a standard wing. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh god, this is terrifying. Oh god. This is such an odd colour combination. Like, I would never ever gravitate to these colours, like, at all. So that's the fun part of doing these kind of collaborations. Like, my friend picks my makeup, because I wouldn't have looked at these shades and thought, yeah, these shades will go together. Right, I think that's as good as it's going to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean this red part out from here. I have liquid liner in my eye. Oh, look at how pretty the blue tears are. Don't do this to get blue tears, okay? Oh no, that yellow's cracking. I don't know if it's because I've done too many layers of it. Can you see all that cracking? Hopefully I can salvage it on this side by not putting the eyeshadow down first. So this can be the side that I take the photo of, okay? I have got quite possibly the worst song stuck in my head for whilst I'm filming. It's Tenacious D, I'm Going To You Gently. And I just keep like humming it, and I'm terrified that I'm gonna end up singing it and forget to edit it out. It's like super cracking, look at that. What do I do? Right, stuff it. I'm just going to get some mascara and plop that on. I'm just gonna keep powering on. Ugh. Lashes make everything better, so let's hope the lashes detract from the liner cracking. I don't put that down as a fault to the brand at all. It's just, I think I didn't make up the solution, like I didn't make up the paste, the liner kind of thing, thick enough, so I've had to go over it several times. I've used them many a time in the past, and I've never had any issues with cracking or anything. I do just think it's because I put way too many layers on. I would have that if I used body paints and stuff as well, so you just got to be careful with layering. Since I've had these eyelashes, I haven't stopped wearing them. So I'm using the Eldora M111 lash again because I like it. So, what's your favourite dish? I'm not going to cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. So I'm just painting my lash glue onto the lash, and we shall let it dry. And then plonk it on. I do not like how this look has turned out. I'm hoping once the other eye's done, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know. Like, it's no shade on Olivia for her colour choices. It just, I don't know. I just don't really like how it looks. Do you want one? These are the barbecue flavoured peas, crunchy corn chips, and chili corn. And they're delicious. So I'm just going to pop my lash on. Oh god, now that I'm looking at this even more close up, I hate it even more. Oh god. Has the eyelash saved it? I think it might have. So I'm just going to go in and tightline the inner corner waterline, and this is using the All Seeing eyeliner in black from VE Cosmetics. And it just helps the lash blend. If you don't poke yourself in the eye like I just have. Why do I do makeup tutorials when I'm genuinely so bad at it? I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't think I can do any more to this until I've got my base makeup done. Let me just clear this tear situation going on from jabbing myself in the eye. So yeah, I'm going to go off camera, do the other eye, do my base makeup and everything, and then I shall come back to do my lower lash line and my inner corner. I am back with the other eye and my base done. And like I said, like, this eye, can you see? It is nowhere near as cracked as that one because I haven't layered this one as much. So I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line now. So I've got to use the shade Chaos. I've got to use the shade Chaos and then Crazy on the waterline. So I'm going to get a smudger brush, act like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to use one of these round ones. And then I'm going to use a small fluffy brush for the other colour underneath it. That's what I'm going to do. Now that I've got my base makeup and the other eye done, I do really like how this looks. So thanks Olivia for picking these shades. So we've got to go in with Chaos, which is the dark blue. And then after that we've got to go in with Crazy. I'll load up the brush with Chaos. And kind of get that all up in there. Also, guys, when I was doing the other eye and my base makeup, I continued watching WandaVision. Episode 4. Episode 4. If you haven't watched it yet, go and watch it. Like, I need people to talk to about it. I'm not going to spoil it, but go and watch it. I'm just going to go and do the other eye as well with Chaos. This blue actually matches the liner blue very well. It's quite nice. I quite like it. This is so odd for me because I don't normally do lower lash line shadow. I know that, like, I have had a lot of stick for it. I've just poked myself in the eye again. And then I'm going to take that slightly denser fluffy brush with the shade Crazy and run it underneath. These cheap eBay brushes, the glue is coming undone. So I'm just kind of like, oh god. But these brushes have seen me through the last like 2 to 3 years. Oh, I actually really like this. Oh my gosh. And yes, you did just see me brush my eyeball. And I'm aware again that my swoops and my dips and everything aren't even. This is just the way of life. This is what I do. This is what I see. So we've just got to deal with it, okay? I've come to terms with it. You've got to come to terms with it. I'm putting the brushes down. I've just brushed my other eyeball. Okay. And then the last shade I need to do is the shade, well, the glitter in Burlesque on the inner corner. So I don't even know what brush to use for this. God, looking at this one close up and how much it's cracked makes me really sad. This one's fine. Don't layer your watercoloured activated paint things because you'll get really bad cracking. I'm going in with, I'm going to try it without any like glitter base first and just kind of try and, ooh, it picked up a lot. And just see how that works. Oh, I don't even know if you can see it. I don't know if I'm going to need a base. I think that might work better with a tacky base. I'm just going to get some glitter glue. I was just looking then, just like, can you see it? And you can't see it to the extent that I want to see it. So I'm just going to get some glitter glue and I'll be right back. So I've just got the Sample Beauty, I think it's called Glitz Glue. All my labels peeled off. But I'm just going to dot a little bit of that up in there. Like so. I'm going to do the other eye as well. I've just got it on my brush again. Sorry. Yes, that's what we wanted. Can you see that? This is what we wanted. If I could have used this glitter as where the yellow line is, would have been a game changer. Absolute game changer. This glitter is stunning. Oh my god. Massive clumps just fell, if you saw that. Can you see that? So sparkly. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to use one of the highlights from the palette to do my brow highlight and to just touch up on my highlight. I'm going to be using this one here, which is called House of Mirrors. Let me just get a tiny brush. What's this one? Oh, it's the Sosu one from the haul that I did. So I'm just going to get some of this on there and just add that up there. Oh. Oh. Look at that. That's like ice. I'm gonna go up on here and put a bit more on because I like looking like an adorable little pixie kind of thing. What do I think? I'm glad I persevered with it. Like, when I saw that this eye was cracking loads, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna wipe it off and we'll start again. We'll go a different route or whatever, but I'm glad that I carried on with it. I really do like how it turned out and it looks really nice now. And same as I said, this eye hasn't cracked as bad. Has it cracked at all? I mean, we've got slight cracking, but it's only when I pull my eye, whereas this one, without even pulling it, you can see the cracks, look. And I just put that down to how many layers of paint this I put on. So that's not the fault in the product, because as I said, this eye is perfectly fine. And I have used them before and they haven't cracked this much. I just think I layered it too much because I was over that really dry base as well with the eyeshadow prior to it. I just think so many factors went into it that didn't make it work as well on this eye. But this eye is okay. I want to thank my angel Olivia for tasking me this, what I thought, impossible look to do. Again, this isn't colours I would reach for at all. I don't know, the more I look at it, the more I'm kind of like, I think this is a look that Olivia would do as well. She'd probably execute it a hell of a lot better than I did, because I'm not great at glam makeup. As you can see from the videos on my channel, I try, okay? I try. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they flop. We just gotta learn to deal with it, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you think to it. Let me know down below in the comments as well if you have the Circus 10 palette and you've really enjoyed it and like you think it's good. Same as I said, some of the colours require a little bit extra work, but that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like when I sit down to do makeup, time is non-existent kind of thing. Me actually doing makeup, I don't care how long it takes. Hell, I spent like 8 hours painting a scene from Spirited Away, Studio Ghibli, on my chest. Like, time doesn't mean anything to me when I'm doing makeup. So the extra work that you need to put into with these eyeshadows, I feel, isn't an issue, but I know some people kind of want it from the get-go, where the Be Perfect Stacey Marie palette would be the better option. I got better in my collection. These are okay to work with. I do like working with them. The shadows are really great. The colours are really great. Like, let me just swatch a few of the ones. When I did the swatch earlier, like the ones that jumped out at me were Dragon, Take a Bow. Which other one was it? Just trying to remember now. Oh, I think it was Trickster for a shimmer. And then Bloody Mary. Like, look at them. And you saw that I just kind of did like 3 little swatches. So, oh. Let me just, are you seeing this? Yeah? The shimmer, that just like melts into your hand. So they're the shades. Like, oh, they are beautifully pigmented eyeshadows. I'm just kind of wiping my hand on my trousers like a scrub. They are really beautifully pigmented eyeshadows, but I don't know, like, I've got better in my collection. Will I reach for this palette again? Yeah, heck yeah, I will. It's really, really, really beautiful. And I love the shades in it. Like, I just feel I want to reach for it again for the pure fact that I don't feel I've given it its best chance today, because this isn't something I would normally do. For me, I bought this palette because I loved the shades in it. And this colour combo, I wouldn't have picked myself. Like, I would probably keep the purples and the greens all together and do that in a look, or do like a red and orange look. I'm pretty basic when it comes to makeup. I wouldn't think of putting the two together kind of thing. As I've said multiple times in this video, please do remember that this is a collaboration with my girl Olivia. I will leave her channel and the video linked down below. We are set to upload these at the same time. It's just if Olivia's goes up at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. It might be earlier, it might be later, we'll see. We don't know. Life gets in the way sometimes, okay? So if that's the case, I will still leave her channel linked down below, and then underneath that, once she's uploaded the video, I will put the video link in it as well. And I think that is a wrap on this video. That's it. That's the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I shall see you on the next one. Bye!